This isn't just a hospital, because it's much more than just wards, halls, mocks, scrubs and busy people. It's brilliant machines, reaching beyond these walls, connecting doctors to hardware, to software, anywhere, delivering better patient care wherever those patients are. Because a hospital isn't just in a hospital, it's everywhere.
My name is Paul Miller, and I'm the founder of Sika, and also the founder of Journey.co. About a few months ago, actually, I was here in Ghana. My friend, who is now my co-founder for Sika, sent me money for her mom to send it to her in Tema. And just driving to Tema, I just decided to myself, hey, what if there was a convenient way for people to do this without, one, having to leave their house, and two, having to inconvenience other people per se, to send money. So that's when Sika was really born. So since March, we've been developing and sort of expanding on the idea, and we're looking to launch Sika here in Ghana and also in the States, in the UK and other European countries in April of next year. I was born here, of course, and I moved away some time ago, and I'm pretty much ashamed to say it, so I never really say how long I've been out. But every time I came home, I'll exchange a few dollars, whether it's $500 or whatever. And I had to carry around this huge wats of cash. And sometimes I had to send money to my aunts in the Brown Alpha region and other places. And so, during that time and other challenges that I had, it's when we really started thinking about Sika and wanting to build this to really fit what the market is needed. I've been working in Silicon Valley for about 10 years for both, early stage and very successful startups. I worked at Yammer, which was acquired by Microsoft for $1.2 billion. Database was also acquired by a company called Cario. And so with that success that, I've seen over there, I think that it's time for me to come home and really help, the ecosystem here kind of move to the next level. I have some good connections in Silicon Valley. And I think, for me, the most important thing is to help fellow entrepreneurs and colleagues really to break the market, to break outside the barrier and show the world that we can do it better, and also even just match and compete with them just as better as the colleagues. I think Ghana has an amazing talent, and the one thing that the reason why I really want to move back to really focus on Sika is that it's a huge talent pool here. The culture is amazing here, and I'm really excited for what the future holds for not just for Sika but other startup here in Ghana as well. When you look at the remittance market, the one thing that I don't necessarily agree with is that they look at Africa as a begging bowl, as my co-founder Clenham would say. They don't think that Ghanaians and other Africans can actually send money out. But instead, we actually really control the market, if you look at it. Ghanaians in the US and Ghanaians in the UK are sending home billions of dollars and billions of UK pounds. However, there's no way for us here to actually send money there. Taking a look at parents that have their kids going to school in the UK and also in the US, when the kids need money for tuition or whatever, it's a huge inconvenience for them. And Sika is really looking forward to actually solve that problem where you can instantly send money to your child in the US or in the UK, and it happens in a matter of seconds. So this is something that we're looking to do. And also, sending money and receiving money is actually really a matter of death. And not to sound too dramatic, but if you're sending money to your friend or family who is sick and that cannot leave their house to go to the bank or the Western Union station to get the cash, that means that the money is stuck there until they're feeling better, right? We want this to happen in real time where the person can actually get the funds, and also looking to partner up with some local banks to move forward to a very cash light or cashless economy. And this is some of the vision that we have for Sika. Prior to starting Sika, in my career as growth and customer success expert, I worked at PayPal consulting for them for about a year. One of the conversations that we've always had is, if we are to, release PayPal, whether it's in Ghana, Nigeria, and other African countries, how is that going to be seen? And I think the growth margin is going to be extremely huge. However, as a Ghanaian and as a person that always look at these things, I think that when that happens, people are going to abuse that, right? And not to say that in a very negative connotation, but I think it's very true. When we think that we're ready for something and we're so excited about it, we tend to abuse it and not really understand what the product does, which goes into the overall market of online and mobile payments here in Ghana. Some of the guys that are out there are doing amazing. I love what they're doing, but there are a few things that some of them are missing, right? And I think people always ask me, "Hey, Paul, is this guy and that guy your competitor of Sika?" And I always say to them, I don't really think of it that way. I think cash is my competitor. My whole point is that I want to wake up in the morning and have to pick up my phone and make a transaction without having to go to the bank to do this, right? That is my competitor. Cash is the competitor.